All right, time to play Larry Birdle 2. We got 6 lineups in here and I gotta find them. But for some reason today, the swaps left will be under this ad here, so I can't fit that all on the screen, unfortunately. Getting started off, I see Sabonis in the Pacers and Brogdon's right here. And maybe Jabari Parker would work, or this might be Tony Parker with the Spurs. But I was thinking maybe Jabari Parker with Tatum and Brown on the Celtics. Let's see if there's another Pacers player we could trade for. There, I see McDermott, I see Bogdanovich, I see Holiday. But like I said, I also see Tatum and Brown next to each other. So maybe I could swap something with Horford. Not sure who this Johnson is yet. I'm just going to swap Green with Horford and hope that works with Leonard and maybe White, Derek White. That might have not lined up at the same exact time, but it works with Gasol. So okay, this must be the vertical one though, the Raptors, because there's also the Spurs, or the vertical one is a Spurs one. Yeah, no, if there's 5 logos, there's got to be 1 logo in each row. So the Raptors one can't be horizontal, but we're starting horizontal, I guess. Yeah, that gets that started. I think they count the current season too, so Holiday might be in this, and White, honestly. I'm not going to worry too much about the swaps left because this is a bit messy. Just going to try to get through it. Brogdon for the Nuggets logo to light up that, and I'll swap the Nuggets logo for the Celtics logo. And this is a Gary Harris lineup with the Nuggets, and that okay, this is a really old one with Wilson Chandler and Jamal Murray. And like I said, not sure who this Johnson is right now. Johnson on the Raptors. Yeah, he doesn't work on the Raptors. He might work on the Pacers, I guess. Might be like James Johnson. But we got the Celtics lineup done. Okay, so I think it's either Bogdanovich. There's a lot of people that could work for the Spurs, but Lopez has to be with the Nets. So that's gonna be an old Nets one. Now I'll probably have Jarrett Jack, and that might be the Johnson. So I'm gonna swap Bogdanovich with Lopez because I think the Bogdanovich is with the Pacers and not Brooklyn. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if Bogdanovich and Brogdon were ever on the same Pacers team. So I'm gonna switch it with McDermott. Okay, that is what's working. Good thing I did that because now showing Bogdanovich is with Nets. Holiday is probably Justin Holiday, and he will work with the Pacers. And then Parker, I'm guessing is Tony Parker with the Spurs, but we can trade Tony Parker for Jarrett Jack, which would be a terrible trade in real life, and swap Johnson from the Nets back in this era. Is that James Johnson? I'm not sure who the Johnson is, to be honest, off the top of my head at least. Trading that for the Spurs logo. Oh, this Gasol is Powell. Okay, when I saw Leonard, Green, and Gasol, I was like, that's the Raptors. And so the vertical one, I still think might be a Spurs one because we got Derek White, we have Doug McDermott, which I don't think they were on the same Spurs team, so maybe it's not Spurs. Could it be Nuggets one? Holiday is definitely not in the most used lineup this year for the Nuggets. Maybe the Celtics. We got Brogdon, Celtics logo. Parker, probably not. Yeah, I don't think it's Celtics either. But Pacers, who was the team that I thought there was a lot of people that worked for, could be the Pacers. Green, potentially. Harris. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot for them either. Maybe the Nets. Okay, Wilson Chandler from the Nets. All right, that works. Not sure who the net is in this row. In this row, Bruce Brown, but Bruce Brown and Wilson Chandler are not on the same Nets team. And down here, there's no net. So it's not them either. Oh, I didn't even think of Murray for DeJounte Murray. So that could be DeJounte Murray with the Spurs. McDermott, I don't know if he was there quite yet with DeJounte. But if he was, then Derek White was definitely there. And up here, who's the Spur up here? Maybe Johnson, just because it could be a lot of players. Let's see, are any of those lining up? I don't think a single one of those. Yeah, none of them are. So I'll bring White over here. Hope this works. We'll be able to find out if it works if I swap Murray over here. Okay, that is what's working. This must be McDermott. Okay, apparently this was a team at some point. For some reason, I thought Doug McDermott was on the Pacers, although up until like after Derek White was already with the Celtics. But in this, I would think is probably Johnson. Okay, I don't know who the Johnson is though, off the top of my head. Keldon Johnson, actually. Yep, there we go. That's easy. And we got it still with double-digit swaps left. That was a pretty tough one. Thanks for watching.